What it do, YouTube. I am back. It's your boy D Jizzle, and we are back with another off the Plizzang episode. How y'all feeling tonight, man? How y'all feeling tonight? Glad y'all are in early. We got some early birds in here, but before I bring I talk about the early birds, I gotta introduce my beautiful, and lovely and friendly co-hosts of the evening, and always. Starting off with Miss Banner. Banner. I gotta call you Banner with an ER. Banner herself, Princess Banner. What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? Say hey, man.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, I'll take Banner off the scene. Hold on, y'all. Then we got the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Heathen Hatchery himself. How you feeling tonight, my boy?
What's up, everybody? Chilling, man. Having a good time.
Yes, sir. And then we got Mr. Always late but always on time. Let him tell it. The coolest mofo in the group. Let him tell it. Long time, long time, long time co-host, and he think he runs shit, but he really don't. B, what it do? What it do? What it do? What it do?
Yo, so you get to do all that when can't nobody even
I'm
say
just
nothing
saying,
about it.
bro.
Huh?
I'm just saying,
What's
bro.
up, YouTube?
It's
What's up,
messed up.
YouTube? What's
All
up,
right,
YouTube?
y'all, and before we got one more. The show wouldn't be the show unless we had this person on here. You know what I'm saying? Because other than that, it'd just be us talking to each other. But I know y'all don't want that. But we have a special guest this evening, all the way from sunny California. I don't know exactly what part of California, but all the way he 3 hours behind, and he got a good son over there while we over here in the dark. Y'all welcome Christian the 805 boy. What you doing, bro?
How's it going, man? Thank you for having me. Happy to be here.
All right. Hold on, y'all. I'm having a let me get my life together over here, cause I messed up something. Hold on.
Lordy, lordy.
Nah, I really did mess up something, but I don't know what I did.
Maybe
Okay. All right,
Putting
I
it
got
straight up.
it.
the most discombobulated podcast you might ever be
Hey,
on.
but you know what though? But it makes it so
Technical
good every time.
difficulties.
It makes it so good every time. It wouldn't be the podcast. That's why we off the point. It wouldn't be the podcast unless I did some shit to fuck up. But nonetheless, before we get into the chat, checking out who's here with us tonight, you know what I'm saying? We kick the show off. Let me run this quick little sponsorship video so that way we get that out the way. And we're gonna roll it like that. You did. Shout out to Grey Rider Reptiles, one of the leading share testing brands in this hobby. As well as breeders of the ball python community, they have numerous tests ranging from the yellow belly morph to morphs like Sunset and are growing every day. If you're wanting to find out the genetics of your ball python, just send it in to Grey Rider Reptiles and they'll take care of it. Their website is www.sharetesting.com. Let them know that I sent you. You do. Hey man, shout out to the unofficial sponsor of the channel, K Jizzle. Rising B-list celebrity in this hobby, KG got that all-around great knowledge, and he's also a great guy. If y'all aren't in the Patreon, it's a problem. And as always, it ain't a project unless you put a bomb in it. Oh yeah, and make sure you send the link. Shout out to BNS Reptilia, distributor of coconut substrate, the chipper, and their premium coconut substrate, Cocoa to Go. BNS prides themselves on immaculate customer service and always putting their customers first. You can reach BNS Reptilia on Instagram for your substrate needs. Tell them that I referred you. And once again, thank you for being a sponsor, BNS. We appreciate you. Alright, y'all, and like that, we are back. Shout out to the sponsors, man. I appreciate them and everything that they do. And I heard y'all back there talking about sending link. I heard Divine. Hey, look, I'm gonna make them a little better for the next show. I just haven't had a chance to really touch them up how I want to yet. What the hell is the cursor on? Uh. Wait, I removed somebody. Oh, that was Brandon. Don't want nobody in front. All right. So yeah, so we'll continue. So let's I might be look. I don't even have the green tea in me yet. Pause for
Lord.
me to be acting the way I'm acting, bro. But I'm having a good time tonight. We're gonna have a good time. And before
For
we start
sure.
off,
For sure.
let's say hey to the folks in the chat real quick. We got Jane checking in, JNS. Appreciate you for popping in, my brother. Showing love for usual. Big Bosa. Bosa is another
Oh,
sponsor.
so.
Bosa just never sent me his logo, so I can't put it on the sponsorship for a logo. I mean for the sponsorship video until he sent me the logo. So Bosa, there you go. That's why I haven't made your put you in the video yet. We
Send the
got more
logo.
forward. Send the logo. Shout out to more forward. Yeah. Shout out to shout out to that family, the Ford family over there. We'll have them on. When we gonna have them on next week?
Yeah, that's next
Yeah,
week.
next week. Yep.
We're gonna have them on next week. So y'all stay tuned for that. It's gonna basically be like a crossover episode, another double crossover episode. Y'all come kick it with us that night. Come kick it. Who else we got in here? We got Stan the man. Stan,
Bruh.
what it do? Hold on, I gotta blow your shirt up real quick. Cause somebody got your shirt on for Tiff. Shout out to Tiff. Rest in
There it
heaven.
Wrong
is.
way.
Show the back, man. Show the back. Hey,
Can you see it?
it's lit
Hey,
like hey, it's lit.
Hey.
It's lit like that. It's lit like that. It's lit like that. You did. All right, we got
hey,
my
I just
brother
noticed
checking
that's a
in.
Wonder Woman sign on there too. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, we got my brother checking in. What up, brother? We got who else we got in here? The sponsor, Mr.
Hey.
Coco, Substrate himself. Hey, Chris. The rest of my people said we gotta holler at you about that Coco, man. We got to get them straight. I'm letting you know now. This ain't
Did
coming
we?
from me. This coming from everybody else. We gotta get them straight, Chris. They said
We're
they need some
Cypress over
cocoa.
here.
Oh, well, they Cypress. Whoever
Uh,
needs cocoa, they said they need some cocoa. Oh, who else? He just send the link. They love that little send the link, bro. We got Trace. I think did Brian, did you send out Snake to Trace today?
Yeah,
Yes, I did.
that's Trace
Yep.
right there.
Yeah,
Oh, no shit. Yo, they're
yeah,
on their way, man.
yeah. You got them new snakes on the way from Brian. The meat
They
hatchery
are on the
snakes
way.
on the way. Some bangers on the way.
Yeah,
For
clown.
sure.
Some head
For
hypo
sure.
stuff.
Yeah, that's a nice shirt, man.
thank you. Thank you.
Let me see who y'all rocking tonight. We're gonna start with Christian. Christian, who you got on tonight? We're gonna blow you up. You gotta show up who you got on tonight.
I got Bomb Projects.
Let's go.
Hey, shout out,
Channel
let's go.
sponsor.
It ain't a project unless you put a bomb in it, baby. Who you got on tonight, Brian?
Going with Lindworm.
Big
Okie dope,
Lynn,
Big Devil L.
Double L. You
Big
got the
Double
V
L.
unit as always.
Net.
B unit.
Hey, I always wanted to do that. Don't mind me. Brandon, who you got on? B, who you
Why
rocking?
I'm so small? Like you said, Brandon, when you got you put me all the way in a little corner, bro.
No, I blew you up.
I see me in a little corner, bro. I
I'm
got
sorry,
I
but you
got
been
You're
I
big
got
on my
me.
screen.
yeah, you on the
I don't
screen,
see.
bro. You
Oh,
oh your
maybe
eyes.
it might be my screen. I don't know. I don't have a laptop no more.
It is your screen.
I don't have a
It's not our
laptop,
fault.
so I
It's
don't know.
not our fault.
But yeah, I got me on. Nigga on that bomb cap.
That
See a little
bomb,
something
huh?
slight. That's it. Oh, that was
All
my
right.
screen. My bad.
Nah, you
Yeah,
still
no,
Where
we
I'm
there.
at?
Banner, we're back on you again.
I got Stan.
Okay, standing man. Banner froze.
And the
Banner got
cat.
a
And the cat.
And Elias.
merch god, the merch god himself, Elias. And let me see who I got on. I got on that bum. You already know that bomb fitted. And got a rep for your boy, Capital City Big Rich.
Let's
He ain't
go.
slacking on him. He ain't slacking on him back. Had to represent for them Cali boys one time. Cali boys. Y'all Cali boys funny, man. Y'all good people though. I rock with y'all. So Christian,
Yeah,
so
man.
how we would like to do it tonight, I'm gonna have you, I'm gonna give you the stage, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself. Let us know how long you've been doing this ball python thing or this reptile thing in general.
Hmm.
And just give us a little bit about you, and then we'll get into depth and start asking you more questions about you and what you do. All right.
Yeah. Well, no, my
So
name's
stage.
Christian. Sorry about that. My name's Christian. I usually do it with my brother Adam, but he's in Spain right now, so he couldn't make it to this.
Oh,
Um, I think maybe
Okay.
about 10 years ago, when we were still in high school, we bred snake ball pythons for like about a year or two, and then I moved away, and my brother went to college, so we stopped. And just recently, like some videos started popping up on YouTube, and I was like, you know what? Let's try again. And then that's where
Facts.
we are now.
Okay. So what morphs, what genes or morphs do you currently work with?
Right now, Sunset, we just got a Monarch and Clown Pied.
Okay, that's your main projects.
Yeah, that's the we're trying to base around.
Okay. You got any I like to call them like side projects like you might dibble and dabble in a little bit.
Yeah, I just won an auction for a lavender albino double het clown pied, so I'm in that now.
Okay.
Oh,
And
Okay.
then also like the black and white snakes. Let me see.
I like that he out the gate with it. He out the gate with it.
Let me see so I don't mess it up. That's a Killer Bee VPI clown.
Oh
nice.
wow.
I think I
where?
seen it.
Oh, I know where you got that.
That thing's
I
pretty.
did my research.
Yeah.
Channel sponsor.
Mm.
They
I
got
look
that
like
from Bomb, right? Bomb Projects.
From Bomb, I don't know. My brother got it, so I don't know exactly. Or, I'll tell you right now. We know we got it from JDW.
Ah,
What up,
my
more
re-
value?
my research is awful.
We got a Bumblebee double het hypo pied from Bomb Project.
That's the snake I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
Okay, all
close
right.
enough.
Will said, um, Will said that's a normal quick frame. But yeah, man. Yeah, silly. But yeah, nah, I'm glad to know. So, you've been doing it for 10 years,
No, we did it for a couple
10
years, like
plus
10
years.
years ago, and then we kind of stopped.
Oh,
We just starting to get
okay.
back into it now for like
Okay,
maybe
okay,
like
okay.
3 to 4 months ago.
So when y'all first did it, what did y'all like read at first? Or what was the first, if you can remember? Was
I
y'all
want to
reading
say
like normal?
we had a bumblebee, a pinstripe, Mojave, bunch of like single gene stuff like that.
Okay. You remember how you was feeling when you first when you y'all did y'all actually like have a clutch?
Yeah, we did. We had I want to say two. It was crazy. It was
You
hard too because
remember
like half
that
of them
feeling?
didn't want to eat, and we had to force feed them. Well, that was tough.
Oh, so you learned about all that early, huh?
Yeah, right away.
Got the full experience right off the rip.
yeah, but no YouTube.
Yeah, it was just Brian Barker
Facts.
pretty much.
No YouTube, for real, for real. Okay. So what inspired you? I mean, I know you said YouTube,
Mhm.
kind of like came back around and kind of like got you back into it, got y'all back into it. But like, what's the driving force right now besides that? Like, what's really driving you to continue doing this? Because I know you did it before you stopped.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
just
saying?
make cool stuff. Honestly, like since we were little, like our my dad always we always had animals, reptiles, tortoises, turtles, lizards. We had so just from then we've always had animals. Now looking at all these cool stuff, want to try to make some ourselves.
That's dope. Are ball pythons the only species that y'all keep?
Yeah, just ball pythons.
Okay. Will you ever dibble and dabble in any other reptile species?
I don't know. Tortoises were fun to have, but I don't know. I don't think I'd ever breed them.
I knew I should have kept on my cowboy hat. I knew it. I had the feeling.
You probably should have.
It ain't fit, man. I
Looking
had to
like you
open
going
this one all the way up.
like you going to a rodeo or something. Y'all hilarious. Y'all hilarious. You have you vended any show? Have y'all vended any shows?
Nah, nothing like that.
Are you looking to vend shows in the future?
I don't know. It could be a possibility, but I'm not sure how much. We're not trying to have too crazy our first year, just a couple and see how it goes.
How many clutches did y'all have this season? If you don't mind me asking.
None. We just got back into it like 3, 4 months
You
ago.
literally a couple months ago.
Yeah,
Oh, literally
literally
a
just got back into it.
Nice.
okay. So what's if you don't
Welcome.
mind, welcome. If you don't mind me you don't mind me asking what I know you said you're doing like you said Monarch and all that
Mhm.
stuff. So
Yeah.
like what are you currently doing now to set up your breeding plans like for the Monarchs project and all that stuff?
So I have a monarch, a visual monarch, but I want to breed to. I have a super pastel hypopide to try to get some triple recessives.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
for
Yeah.
the clown pied, I have another hypopide that I want to try to breed my clown pied to
Oh,
get
you
some
like
more
me. Okay.
triple
That's what,
recessives.
that's what I'm on, the hypo clown pies. Okay.
Yeah. And then for the sunset, just get more like clown sunset,
What up, Will?
pied sun, like pied double het pretty much for this year. There's a bunch of holdbacks, honestly.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean,
So
gotta
you gotta
have the
start something.
holdbacks.
Yeah.
Best way to do it.
So
Tommy.
have
Be
you have
breeding
you
for
noticed
you.
have you noticed that you're going about your approach different this go round versus the first time you got into it, or
Oh
is
What
it
up,
yeah.
pretty
Will?
much the same?
Like the first time we bought 4 snakes and then we bought someone's collection of like 18. So they're just a bunch of random. Back then we weren't really thinking like, oh, this would make this and this. We were just, oh, okay, a bunch of snakes, let's get them.
So now
Facts.
And
you're
now
more
we're kind of like,
focused.
yeah, now we're kind of like, okay, this could do this. We can put this with this. I think the only thing that's kind of straying are the auctions. So I stopped going on the app because I'll see good prices and I'll start buying
Appreciate
stuff.
you.
We've all been a victim of the auctions. How I ended up
Yeah.
with furrow.
Facts.
Yeah, I ended up with everything from the auctions.
But hey, I did benefit from the auction this week too because I picked up a nice lace. So
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the
Will
you
you got
did.
most
that
of it was an auction.
that white lace?
It's not always
lace,
loses.
lace, Mojave, probable,
Oh,
gravel,
oh,
pet
yeah.
clown.
I remember that. I remember that.
It
You
looks
know, you know
gravel in
what's
it.
you know what's crazy? I want to say on YouTube. I don't know if y'all catch their YouTube Rhino Royals. I know he does like a thing about the auctions like every week and
Oh
like
yeah, I see
he
it
was,
every weekend. Yeah,
yeah, that he was just talking about that snake that you was won, bro, in the one
both of
show.
them. It was two. It was
Yeah,
Yeah.
two
he was
of
talking
them.
about
Yep, one was a
and
female, I think, and one was a male. I
Yeah.
ended up with the male.
nah, that's dope.
No, it was
So
crazy
Chris,
because when I seen the video, I was like, "My man got that. My man got
We on that lace game.
that."
so you said you felt victim to the auctions already?
Oh yeah, a
To the
ton.
auction guy, what was the best pickup you would say that you got out of the auction so far?
Value wise, probably the monarch. I got a breeder monarch male, pastel monarch for like $800.
Mm.
Out of the auction?
Yeah, from Random
Hey,
Breeder.
if you don't have to answer, but who do you know? You remember who you got it from?
Yeah, Rad Ass Designs.
Oh, okay.
I have it right here.
I thought it might have been Vinny for a minute.
I was like, that's crazy. Where's the Team Lace?
All
Team
day.
Lace.
Nice.
Team Lace is in the chat.
So
Um,
how big do you want your collection to be this go round versus the last time?
Honestly, I feel like we already passed last time. We kind of we're pretty deep now. We probably have about close to 30 now.
Wow, in 3 months.
Yeah, yeah. We definitely went in hard, but I
That's
feel
pretty much. I wasn't there when I started figuring out I wanted to breed, that's when I started going in like that.
Yeah, well, when we started to go back in, we already knew we wanted to breed. So, and we're on Morph Market all day, just see a bunch of stuff, and they started going.
So, do
But
you
now,
have anything in your collection now that you feel like doesn't necessarily fit, but because you like it, you just gonna keep it?
um, not really. We have more stuff that for the future that we like that project. Just kind of got a hashling to see where
Nice,
we'll get something later.
nice.
Yeah, for the
What
most
it
part,
say?
we kind of feel like, okay, where would this fit in? If like makes at least a little sense.
What up, Rock?
Wiz said butterflies should be free.
So, if somebody was to come over your house and say, "Hey, show me a snake," which one would that be?
There's two, but I'll say this one I just got on auction.
So it's coming up in that auction.
What
Yeah,
up, Carissa?
That's good, man.
The albino?
It's a salmon, Levner, albino, double het, clown pied.
ooh, nice.
So,
So that's so like these
so
are the ones that
cinnamon holy grail maker.
yeah.
Nice. I'm a fan of
Nice.
cinnamon.
And those
Cinnamon
are
over
Okay.
black pastel, huh, Brian?
I have two.
Well,
Those are pretty
you
much
know,
more like the people who aren't really into snakes. They like to see the pieds too,
Yeah.
stuff
I
like
see
that.
that
But
fork in the road and I go straight.
We had a quick question. Yeah, we had a quick question. Trace asks, "What's the max number of snakes, male to female, would you all give to an upcoming breeder? Upcoming breeder like myself. I'm at 13 females to 9 males at the moment. Honestly, bro, I would probably do more females, and I would try to do visuals. Visual. Honestly, with the way the market is now, I would say visuals with at least a head or a double head if you can, like another head and a coat on. If you
Yeah, I
can,
do.
if you
The snake's male to
I
female.
definitely do.
Would you all get?
My plan is to, if I'm picking up females, I want to pick up, unless it's just something I just like. I've been getting some stuff I just like. But outside of that, I definitely want to do at least either two codons, a visual with a het, or one codon, one visual, and double het with all my females. And it all has to fit into whichever way I want to be going.
what about you, Christian?
yeah, I feel like it's a lot of males. So I'm probably have like maybe 5 to 20, but I'm not going to breed them all. It's just
All right, I get it.
what we happen to have. We try to go more female heavy, and then we'd buy the male, then buy females that could work with it.
I think
Oh, so you buy your males first, and
Yeah,
then you
I
make your projects around your males.
yeah.
I
I
see people.
usually go 3 females to 1 male. That's usually I think that's the question he's asking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
that
He,
is the question. Yeah, that's maybe the question he's looking for.
That's
that's
what
So
what
I
he asked.
for
usually try
his
to run one
situation, he
male to
has
like 3 females
for
and
his
then
situation, he has a
do
lot
our
of
odds.
males that can all go to the same type of projects.
Yeah,
So he gonna need a lot more females in them same
I
projects.
mean, if you want to up your odds, yeah.
yeah.
I mean
At least
that's how you up your odds is more clutches.
that's real. What about you, Bannon? What would you do? I know you're a up and coming breeder yourself.
He said, "Send the snakes to Brian's house."
I don't know if you're gonna hear me all the way because I don't know where my other headphone went.
We can hear you.
But um, I mean, I would say 3 to 4 females per male, and you want to base your projects around your male. At least that's the way I've been looking at all of my stuff to help me figure out what's gonna go with what and what I want out of it and all of that.
I feel it. I feel like no answer. Honestly, like no answer is necessarily a wrong answer. It's just what you
Nah,
prefer.
yeah,
It's
for
what you
sure. Like
prefer. It's
I
not
got
a
my
race.
stranger male right now. He's going to all clown stuff, so that's a clown project. You know what I mean? With all different
Yeah,
kinds of codons in the females. So
What up,
one
Rob?
male to three females. That way it gets me all kinds of codoms into the project and visuals.
Nah, that's real. I respect that. My brother asks, what determines the direction in which you take your program? Is it money? Is it monetary? Is it you working what you like? Is it because it's the trend? What's going on?
Man,
What
y'all already
decides?
know mine is I want to do everything opposite of the industry. So it's like not necessarily opposite of the industry, but I feel like I'll put myself into a box with me having a small collection. I put myself into a box quicker if I'm working with everyone's working. So that's why I step out the box and go the opposite route.
What about you? Let's go, Brian. This time.
Oh, what determines the direction in which you take your program? How I feel about it, I guess. Like if I'm seeing the results I want to see, then I'll continue in that direction. If I'm not, I'm gonna switch completely.
What
I
about you?
don't necessarily like follow trends so much. I mean, you guys know my collection's kind of very obscure.
Yeah.
So
Nah, I respect.
I have to
What
say, I
about
mean,
you,
if I don't
Christian?
like the way something's going, I just switch.
I mean, I definitely take inspiration from trends and like a lot of stuff Canova posts. I really like those, so I try to make something similar, but try to do my own little twist, like adding a
Right.
different
Okay.
codom or something.
You know,
You like
But I try to like
no
try to make snakes that I like the way they look.
respect. What about you, Banner? What about you, Banner?
Um, for me, it's I don't know. It's more like what do I want to see? Like some stuff's been made, but a lot of stuff I'm thinking of is stuff that is like years down the road that I ain't seen yet. So like you start working your way towards that, and it might come out like while I'm still working my way to that, but I'll have a bunch of stuff to work with to change directions if I need to.
Yeah, for
Respect.
sure. If you don't like what you opening the drawers to, there's no point to even be making it.
What
yeah,
up?
there's
What
yeah.
up?
That's if you don't open up your tub and love what you see, then you should probably move on to a different project.
What up,
I
Mister?
feel like there's a lot that hasn't been made when it comes to supers and allelics and all that.
There's very few snakes that I'm trying to make that I've already seen. But I don't care how long it takes me. I'm gonna make a cinnamon dark night.
Hey, do what you love. This was how I was like the same way Morphs was like in the beginning when I first got into the hobby. Like just seeing certain genes. Like I was watching Canova videos and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? So like seeing certain genes and how they interact. I was like, damn, I want to make that, but I want to add something extra to it. So like my whole thing was that at first. It was just I want to make it because I wanted it for myself. But it's like now, like as I've gotten into it a little bit more, and had conversations with different people and stuff like that, a whole kind of demeanor with working projects, and it kind of changed. Like I still want to do projects that I know. Okay, well, at the end of the day, it's still business. So there's some people are gonna want to actually like get or like to help some other people, kind of like stepping stone animals as well. I would say to kind of help other projects too, by still making the stuff that I want to see.
Right.
But then I also got those projects that like I'm just this is just the science in me at this point. I just want to see how the hell they interact. Like I don't give a damn if it's bad, if it's washed out, if it's what I'm saying. I just want to see how they interact because now I'm curious to know. Okay, well, can we really make this color snake, or can we really make what I'm saying, like a all like not would say we're gonna make a red snake or all red snake, but can we make something that's damn near bright? Like you got to think like when we have like yellow belly we got yellow belly and we got other genes. It just kind of like what I'm saying. It makes certain color tones that I just probably wouldn't have expected those specific genes to react and make sometimes.
I
So
tried, DJ. I tried. I came close. I got burgundy this year. I didn't get red. I got
you
burgundy.
ready? See, close. We're getting close. We're almost there.
I'm getting
But
closer.
I think honestly, with me and DJ, like when we first linked, we wanted to make everything. It was like you buy this, I buy this, we gonna make this. Like we was just all over the place. We were just buying everything. We had no direction. Like we literally had no direction. It really took us getting like looking at the podcast and listening to different YouTube videos and stuff for us to really even build a direction. So like we pay homage to the
I
podcast.
told you, watch my podcast.
Yeah, like that's why we started talking. It was like, look, we need to do this because if it's people that's out there that's looking at other people, we need to tell our story as well and be able to express it to other different people. Because man, we was wild. I'm talking about just buying whatever we
That's
seen,
awesome.
literally whatever we seen. Didn't have no direction with it.
I can't wait to
bro.
see those eggs hatch.
We literally
I'm
had
reading
time.
comments. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up while y'all was talking. Um, but it's kind of hard to multitask. I need to get somebody in the background. But
Where do you
but
plan on taking the Sunset Project?
there we go. There we go.
I want to do Sunset Monarch. I feel like that'd be
Oh,
crazy. I
okay.
want to
That's
go and
interesting.
break those. But that's later down the road because our sunset. Well, we have a female sunset hatchling, probably 2 years, but both of our breeder ready are male sunset and male monarch.
Well,
But
but
yeah, I
that
feel
gets you
like that would
pets
be,
in a lot of things.
yeah, that'd be crazy.
What up,
Um,
boss?
Yeah, that would be that. I'd like to see that.
yeah, we just got some hurricane stuff.
All right,
Oh
And
yeah,
all
I like
right.
I like Hurricane. I was trying to
We
win one on
like
the auction
hurricane.
recently. Yeah, I was trying to get one on the auction recently.
yeah,
Got
I
beat
think
out.
we have an acid too. We got acid.
Mm.
So yeah, a lot
Yeah,
of
it was like Heck Clown. You was on the auction.
yeah.
You
You're
won that
straight
auction.
camping on that
Yeah, let me
auction.
see. I'm telling you.
It might be the same one, bro. And I think it's Head Clown.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's crazy how small the auction world is, ain't it?
Bro, I be having to put like in the group chat. I be having to like ask for real. Like, are
I'm
y'all
like,
in
yo,
this
I
auction?
got this snake. Yo, that snake was
Please,
on a video.
please start running up the auction. Hold on, let me blow it up.
pastel acid leopard BPI het clown.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh, wait, say that again?
A pastel acid leopard VPI xanthic het clown.
dang, that's nice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's real
Nice.
nice. I like
That
that.
pattern's wild.
It's the fact that it is the acid shit, but then it still got that the black and white, bro. The contrast is
Yeah,
dope.
that black and silver crazy.
My brother goes sound like a future collab to me.
So what genes do you want? Like what genes do you want start adding into your collection to help you further your collection?
I like acid, hurricane.
I got some acid stuff for sale. Straight up.
You gotta
I
put it on
also really
auction.
like super
Yeah,
orange one.
auction guy. You gotta
Super
put it
orange
on
dream.
auction.
I really like super orange dream.
Nice.
Yes.
Super. Oh
Yes.
yeah, you're orange man.
Yeah, I got the sunset and the monarch both.
Aren't you glad you came?
Oh, you say
Oh,
you're putting the super orange dream into the monarch. I mean into the sunset.
oh, that'd be nice. Yeah.
There you go, Brian. You've been saying
I've
that this
been
whole time.
I've been telling you, sunset needs orange, man. Needs something orange in it.
It's gonna get some scrambler. Don't you worry.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
So he got some ashy for sale or acid. I said acid. Stop playing with it. Ah, he said I like acid top. Oh, two. I'm tripping. He said I like acid two back in the day. Oh but yeah, and then Morphs Lord said that they got clutch super OD stuff. All hit hypo.
Okay.
That was up.
So are you more so into the color changing morphs or the pattern changing morphs?
We started going to color changing, but seeing a lot more of the pattern changing stuff is kind of like, damn. So we're kind of moving a little more towards both, but we definitely started out more color versus pattern for sure.
Got you, got you, got
I was just I was just talking about
I
that today
agree,
too.
Will.
Yeah, I agree. The
I agree.
pattern,
I
I do.
think
I like pattern.
Confusion's pattern is a little smoother.
Yeah, I like pattern as well. You think so?
Yeah, I
I
got
don't
both.
know. I do too, and I don't know.
All my
I feel like
Confusion is really smooth, and the acid is really like
yeah.
jagged, like
Okay, okay. I
really,
see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I can see what you're saying now. I see what you're saying.
really acidy. You know what I mean? Like,
So what do you think about HRA?
You must have seen prophecy name. Oh,
you about, you
I
about to
haven't
see
looked
him
into
pop
it.
up.
do you have you seen HRA in person before,
I
Christian?
have not. No,
Uh,
So he has
okay.
no leg to stand on.
no,
That's a good
no.
place to be.
Yeah, no, no. I have no idea.
That's a good place to be. Don't worry about it. It's nothing special. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
We call it Lori around
that
here
too.
anyway. I don't know who made up HRA. We call it Lori.
The black man. The black man. Trying to see who
So
else.
of the Xanthics, yours is a
VPI.
VPI, right?
Yeah.
So did you purposely choose VPI or was it just what you got in auction?
Well, we have a
For
couple
real.
other VPIs, so we purposely chose VPIs, and it just happened to be
Oh,
an auction.
so we just seeing two racks, but there's more racks on the other side.
Yeah. So there's these two, and then
Uh,
we just made this one.
oh, okay. You know, the whole time I thought we were
Yeah,
just
and
it
we
was
have
just
this little small one.
okay, okay.
How
Yeah,
big do you
we want
plan on getting?
Yeah, that's about
What
to
was
ask
that?
that.
Yeah, like how big do you plan on going?
I mean, we're trying not to buy anymore and just hatch and keep our holdbacks at this point. So I've been trying to keep off the app, but I'm not sure. For sure, fill them up. I would
listen. I'm not sure.
say I would probably wouldn't want to go more than like 50 or 60.
That's a
That
lot.
what you say? That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
No,
I'm
in terms
I
like
mean,
downsizing, and
we're
I'm
like we're
I,
halfway there already.
I'm
like adult
downsizing, and I'm
breeders.
down to 60 now, and I can't wait to get rid of 20 more.
I'm the same. So you want to get 50 breeders? Like,
Yeah,
nice.
but the rest, I'm hoping we're trying not to buy too much. Just our holdbacks from this season or this next coming up season. Hopefully, we can
Facts.
keep a bunch.
We're gonna do a
Right,
check in.
bro, over
Yeah,
100.
yeah, for
We
sure.
gonna
Yeah, it's the same thing as chicken math.
Don't take it.
yeah,
Whatever you do, don't take it. It's gonna come with a headache.
that's real. That is
Trust me,
definitely
it's
real.
gonna come with a headache.
So where do you see yourself 5 to 10 years from now within the game?
Five. I mean, I'm not. We're not trying to make this like our main source of income. This is more just like a side thing to have fun. We like making snakes. So hopefully, we're
Okay.
still into making cool stuff and
You think
just
you'll be vending? Y'all should be
yeah,
vending and stuff too.
yeah, that'd be
Besides
fun.
that,
Yeah, but I don't plan
and,
to like our goals aren't to be like a Canova or something like that. It's way
nah,
too
that's
much.
real. Yeah, it's a lot of time and money and investment in
Dude,
that too.
Yeah, but we definitely want to hatch a lot of cool Sunset and Monarch stuff.
some super
You want to show
OD Monarch Sunset.
That'd be sick.
you
Yeah.
want to show off some of that stuff right there that we see. You want to see some snakes? Pause.
Pause.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna record a pause sound so we can say pause. What we looking at?
Yeah.
Pastel Monarch.
Oh wow,
Yeah, he's a big
the
boy, like
camera.
1,200 grams.
I'm about to say on my camera, look, it makes it look real clean.
Yeah, it do look clean. That jump do look super clean.
Was it really light as a baby, or was it dark like what
We bought
the?
it as a breeder adult. I haven't seen it. I didn't
Oh,
see it, baby.
okay.
I think as a baby, it's more like darker, ultramelish, orange and brownish.
This is a vanilla sunset.
Damn,
Ooh,
Oh,
with sides. That ain't. That's different.
that's that nice
it's not bad.
vanilla.
It's a
Vanilla
little
does a lot.
brown. It's definitely browned out for sure.
I like
Yeah,
vanilla.
but camera don't look that bad for real.
But it ain't turned into a turd like everyone
You're
said.
you're not allowed to say that.
Uh,
It didn't turn into a turd. That's all I'm saying. It didn't turn into a turd.
Versus what?
versus
Dun,
what everybody
dun,
say it turned into a
dun.
turd.
And this is a fire pied het monarch.
Oh, that's gonna be
Oh.
nice.
I got this one from Best Dressed Ball.
He said make me want to use the bathroom.
Uh, don't start that.
Trey said, "What do y'all do with snake plushes if you can't sell a breed? Either give them away to like local like schools and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying, like to the kids, or just get a kid introduced to the whole hobby. Do a snake like that,
Yeah,
like sunset.
Sunset Enchi.
Yeah, just a sunset entry. Yeah,
Nice.
You think somebody would try to put sunset and VBI together and see if they'll fight?
Snakes that don't make it or aren't
Yeah.
viable, they go to my friend's king snake.
Oh yeah, snakes that don't make it over here go to the snapping turtle.
Mm.
I almost forgot. We got these on auction too.
This dude's just
We
camping
have
on the auction.
three het monsoons.
What?
One
Oh
male,
wow,
two female.
So you're just
you
like
got
going for the gold.
Yeah,
you
we're,
might be the
we
auction house.
Hey, my man said I just want to stay small, and he went and bought all the bangers off of the auction.
Hey, I want to stay small. I'm in the Sunset. I'm in the Monarch.
I mean,
I'm
all
in
the
the
new stuff is just
Monsoon.
shiny. All the new stuff is shiny and cool, man. That's what we want.
Oh yeah, we're not doing nothing major. We don't want to compete with Canova.
Straight price tags. Straight price tags.
Yeah.
I respect it. I respect it, man. That's cool.
Nah, you got some bangers, bro. You definitely got some direction with what you
Hell
got over
yeah.
there.
I'm
Yeah.
pumped to see what
Hopefully in the
comes
next
out of your
couple of
camp.
weeks.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely.
Go
I
put it
like
through the
monsoon.
GHA fire.
Yeah, monsoon's sick.
I like monsoon. Even though I feel like the only thing that you can do with it is change the color of it.
Yeah, just the color pretty much.
Yeah,
I agree.
but I like it. I think it's different to
Yeah,
me. I
it's
like the
different.
business. It looks like a whole different. It doesn't
Yeah,
look like a
it
ball
doesn't look like
python.
ball python. It looks way different.
Yeah, it just don't look like a ball python.
Are you who you currently like? Who you currently look at on YouTube and stuff like that for inspiration?
I worked on Canova. Yeah, mostly Canova. Always evolving too.
Okay.
You seen this new video about
Who?
the 900 gram snake laying the 8 egg clutch?
I didn't hear about that. No, I saw. I think of the video before he was talking about how it was about to lay soon.
Yeah, yeah. Nah,
Nah,
it
Had to
it
bring
lays.
just
it up.
it just laid.
Just had to bring it up.
I mean, I'm hey,
He had to bring up the controversial news. It, so it was
I'll
900.
wait to see it in the chat.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see it too, but I know what
uh,
it was
It was
originally when he put.
900 after it laid.
he
Yeah,
was
but it
That's
was
what
comparing,
Will
900.
said.
but I think
Yeah,
he
it
said he was
was.
comparing it
But it was.
before it was 1,000 grams too.
Y'all just let me get it out. I was about to say it was 900 grams prior to him putting a
So
female with it.
wasn't
I
the
mean a male.
story it was a snake that wasn't eaten and he tried to get it to eat again by throwing a male in there and
Yes,
it
and
locked,
she
so
be
forth.
like,
What happens happens.
yes.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, and then it laid. And his whole thought, like from what I got from it, is that 900 gram snake through that whole process actually laid more than the snakes he has is like 2,000 grams. So it's
yeah.
like a controversy of do you really even need them to get to this size? Like if they're gonna go, they're gonna go. I don't think he's gonna
No,
do it again. I don't think he feels like he'll do it purposely, but
it's not
just
like he
so
doing
happen
purpose.
to happen.
No,
But I don't
that
think.
was an
I mean,
accident.
yeah, I don't think it's necessarily a purposeful thing, but it just goes to show that it can still. I mean, when the snake is ready, it's ready. You know,
There's
like it
breeders that
knows.
openly talk about breeding snakes through just strictly through their ultrasound and not weight.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah, they
that's what
say that they breed their
I do.
snakes at a lower weight also. They say if the
Yeah,
ultrasound shows the snake ready, then they'll pair it like 1,100 grams. And they was also
Yeah,
I remember I think it was I forgot whose podcast it was on, but they had a topic about that. Like, do you really think everyone is waiting for this snake to be 3 years old and 1,800 grams?
hell no,
Right. Well, that was under
hell
the
no.
assumption that they were lying to you to hold you back. You know what I'm
Facts, but
saying?
I still don't believe that they're doing that.
I mean, I don't know,
Somebody,
man.
I feel like no facts, but I mean, I feel like there had to have at least been one or two people that said, "Why in the hell are we waiting for this? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Just ask the question why, and just start the question why we gotta wait that long. I'm gonna try to see if I can do it now, like, and realize, oh well, you know what I'm saying? Like, it had to have been somebody, bro.
All right, so
Man, they
when you
probably
were
just
I
breeding 10 years
imagine there was
ago,
a lot of somebodies. People wasn't sharing information back then.
that's what I was about to ask. Like back 10 years ago when you were breeding, was it as open as it is now?
No, definitely not. Yeah, I mean here you can even see videos of people saying like 2 years, 1,200 grams. Back then, you didn't want to do it under like two and a half. I think 1,600 grams if I remember. That's what they were saying back then. You didn't want to do under that. But and it
Gotcha.
was tough. I watched a lot of Brian and then Chris Hardwick too.
prophecy.
Yeah, I
Oh,
used to
okay.
watch Chris all the time.
Yeah,
Man, he should come back.
I know.
Funny thing, I seen when I was on Morph Market last night looking at recently posted. I seen he's posted stuff recently.
Oh wow.
I was
So
like, is that
funny
who I
thing,
think that
like
is?
when I
So
made my bamboos, the first clutch of bamboos, I went onto his morph market and I inquired about a bamboo, and he replied. And then my response instantly was, "I need you to come back so that you can tell me about my bamboo." And he left me on red. He left me on red. I was like, "Come on, bro, just help me out."
Man,
But
I
I
gotta try to
actually
come.
sent that clutch to I sent all the pictures of that clutch to Austin and Billy, and they helped me out with that also.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
back
nice
then
when
there
they
wasn't
make
even
sure.
Morph Market really. It was like kingsnake.com.
yeah.
Hmm.
That's what I would go on. I wouldn't. I think there was like a fauna class fields too, but I never really used that one.
Man, 10 years ago, I'm not going to lie, man, you guys had it rough.
Yeah,
It's like real rough.
I wasn't expecting that.
Like now we got 35,000 snakes at our fingertips.
I know. It's like eBay or Amazon. Just pick what you want.
It is. It is. And you name your price on a lot of this stuff
Hmm.
because the prices can definitely be changed. All right. So how do you think about? All right. So morph market. Say this snake is on there for $2,800, and then you talk to the person and you say, "Hey, I'm willing to give you 2,000 for this snake," and then they sell that snake for 2,000. The sale price still says 2,800. Do you
Yeah, I
feel
was
like
wondering
morph
about that
market
too.
should update that?
No,
No.
no. Why? Why? It's a private negotiation.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think changing that would help buyers, but would negatively affect sellers. Because like, hey, well, they just sold this for 2,000. Why are you still selling it for 2,800?
And
And they're gonna
that's
want to go lower than 2,000.
yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Because I was thinking about the auctions too, how they don't show the price after the auction ends. It just says ended or sold.
And then when it sells, I think it still shows the original listing price. Also,
I don't think you can see any of mine. I keep them on hold.
it does.
it goes back to the
It,
original listing price, right?
I think so.
it
Like if it
shows
was in
you.
an auction
It
before.
does.
It does, yeah.
If you
Does
look it
it?
up, it does. I've watched. I've stalked. I've no.
Because
I'm telling you, it goes back to the original listing.
all the ones I think I put on auction, I don't ever think I cleared them out of my database yet, so they're still all on hold.
Oh, in the
Yeah,
auction,
or
yeah.
they'll say on hold like that.
So
Yeah, I
if
Yeah,
think
it's
people
on
should
hold,
start.
are the
fuck,
is the
man, I'm
person that
lazy.
purchased it from you, if it's still on hold, are they able to leave you a review?
No.
Gotcha.
Oh,
No, I I don't know, man. I'm not so convinced that these reviews help as much as people think they do.
Mm.
I think some
I mean,
reviews are better than no
I think,
reviews.
I mean, oh, like okay, say like a
yeah.
people that's not really connected into the industry. Okay, yeah, I can see where the reviews would help.
Oh, I see what
You
you're
know what
saying.
I mean?
Hmm.
So
I can
it's
see what you're
like
Uh,
saying. I think they help though. I think they help
they.
because,
I
like, you
mean,
know what I'm
they
saying.
do. No, I don't say they don't help because they do. I just don't think they help as much as people think they do.
I think they do. I don't know. Sometimes I look at some people's stuff. Like, let's say if it's a snake on there that's kind of questionable. I ain't gonna lie. I look at the reviews and I feel like if a certain amount of people, like, I just got a number, but like I feel like if a certain amount of people bought from this breeder and I haven't really seen no bad reviews, I feel like I'm kind of trusting it a little bit more. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
I don't know how
or
many I
even or
got.
even yeah,
I
or
think
even just seeing that some people actually not it don't got to be a lot, but just to see like some like you said, some is better than none.
Yeah.
I feel like
yes,
if I see
hundred
none, then
percent.
I feel like it's a
Yeah.
scam.
Like if they have
I feel
zero,
like
I'm like, oh, I'll look for another snake.
yeah, like I feel like it's a scam at that point. Like it might be a
I mean,
scam
I
page
feel
or something.
like a lot of times what I've noticed is when I purchase a snake, all right, it's not like a buying a car. If I buy a car, I want to test drive this car before I can give you an honest review. As
No
soon as I
facts.
get this snake in and you hit sold and I look over the snake and I inspect it and I get home and I make sure there's no mites and stuff like that, I'm gonna leave you a review. Like I'm not gonna wait until I see if it eats and all this type of stuff to really be able to give you an honest review. A lot of times I'm just giving you a review because the transaction went smooth. So I feel
Yeah.
like I write that in the review also. Like a lot of transaction type of stuff goes smooth. I don't really necessarily think I never searched for a review. Honestly, I never looked on someone's page to see if they had reviews.
I'm the same
I mean,
way,
I
bro.
ain't,
I look at the snake, I want it, I buy it.
And
I
then
feel
once
it.
I get it, I hope it's what I expected it to be, and go from there.
What if the snake is a completely different damn snake? Then what? What you gonna do?
Send it
I mean,
back.
don't
I
get me
did that.
wrong. Like,
I
I'll look
did
up.
that.
I'll go look and see if they have an Instagram before I look at their reviews. Truthfully,
I do that too. That's one of the biggest things I do. But
I
to
feel like that
that
show.
point of what if it's not what they said it is, I'm sending it back. Like when I
Yeah,
got the
I feel.
cryptic, I picked up the it's supposed to be the cryptic had ultra male female. And I got her shed tested and it came back it wasn't cryptic, it was krypton. I don't want
You
to
should have
work
sent.
krypton. I messaged them, I said, hey, this nigga isn't what you said it would be. And they was like, all right, send it back, we'll refund you. And it was simple as that. And then I still purchased more from them because I felt like the communication and everything was honest. So I'm
Mhm.
not gonna just cancel you just because of that if I see you have something else that's possibly what I want.
right?
I think it looks cool, Eddie, and I got 7. What are you talking about?
I mean,
What are you
that
talking
that
about review?
review thing, shit, dude. If I cleared out all my shit that's on hold, I could probably up my reviews by like
Man,
20.
exotics. He is on there. Yeah,
See,
on
look,
there, man.
I
Hilton
mean,
Head. I've been hearing nothing but bad stuff all through the hobby about them.
So many different people though. It's a lot. It's different people that's on their case.
there's
Yeah,
there's breeders that have done me wrong on Morph Market. I'm not going to bring their names up here right now, but we've talked about it before in the group. But
yeah.
it's a chance you take, you know what I mean? Like when I say I just don't go and look at random snakes, like I make sure the person's legit, obviously. But is reviews like
But that's
uh
another good thing about
I don't trust
Patreons. That's
reviews too
good.
much, truthfully, because I think a lot of friends buy snakes and leave reviews.
And
Mm.
you don't even have to really sell the snake on Morph Market. Like you can
No,
put a
you
snake
don't.
on and say, "Hey, go buy this snake." Inquire about it, and it just happens. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it don't. Yeah, I don't know. Like the reviews to
you know
me
what I
don't
mean?
really.
Like it's like I don't know. I got like 29, and they're all good reviews, mostly about communication and customer service. And for me, that's what I pride myself on when I sell people snakes. I want to make clear, that what they're getting, what their expectations are,
Hey, it's a
and
kid
so
show.
So how do y'all
I'm just
feel
playing.
about buying snakes online, right? Versus buying them at a show versus buying them like a local Facebook group or something.
or mom and pop shop.
Yeah,
I feel there's a lot more options on Morph Market. That's why I like to go on. The shows are cool. I go and kind of see what's there,
Yeah,
but
Morph
I
Market's
haven't
my
really bought
main.
off Facebook or like Craigslist or anything like that this time around. 10 years ago, that's where we got all of ours on Craigslist. Yeah, I definitely
See,
prefer Morph Market.
I was about to say, for me, I like shows. I feel like sometimes they don't always put. I mean, some people don't. Some people do, but I feel like they don't always put all the good. Like they might have something in the whole back rack that they might just say, you know what, I'm just gonna sell it the day of the show. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
I just be feel. I mean, it might not be a rare. A current thing, but I still feel like sometimes you get a little bit more better prices and better stuff like that at shows.
Oh yeah,
Cause I
definitely.
feel like at a show, they're there to sell it. They got it. They're more than likely trying to get rid of it at a show. On
Well,
Morph
it's
Market, they can
easier to
just
communicate too.
exactly.
You know, you're right
On
there. It's
Morph,
straight conversation.
mm-hmm.
yeah. I picked up early on. I was picking them up from everywhere, and I would
Yeah,
say in
right
person.
there. What Josh just
What else?
said.
Yeah,
Oh, let me
in
put
the
it back.
chat for sure. Check the chat.
That's actually, honestly, I take that back. Morph Market isn't my first go to. All our
Yep,
groups are.
yep, yep. The groups definitely are. The groups definitely are. But I feel like I got robbed more in person than anywhere else. Like with Wolf Market, at least I can send this to everyone and say, "Hey, does this look like what it is?" Where in person, it's like it's up to me to really know if this is what it's supposed to be. And by that time, it's too late because I'm just excited for it anyway. So I'm just getting
Huh.
it. That's my biggest problem.
I've also inquired off of YouTube videos, like watching these lives that we watch, and like whatever people that post videos that just have a clutch or something, I'll inbox them. So that's how I've gotten some of mine as well
What up? What
that you
up? What
guys haven't
up?
mentioned.
Man, last
Oh
time
shit! What up?
Always
Snag
Evolve
them up
had a
before anybody
clutch.
else.
Yeah, Always Evolve had a clutch, and he was like, "Yeah, all of these are going to be up." I go to Morph Market, and I'm like, "Bro, you got one snake. Where are your stuff? Where's this stuff going?" Like, I really feel like the Patreons, like Banner saying, like those are very important because people don't even have access to a lot of these big breeders' main stuff because it's sold before it even makes it anywhere.
Right.
That's probably
Yeah.
where it all goes for real. The Patreon.
I
It's
mean,
gotta
I would
be.
suggest, I would suggest
it's
getting into Patreon if you're not
I
in
don't
one.
know because I don't get any type of exclusive list of animals for sale from him. So I'm part of his Patreon and I haven't gotten no type of update since I've joined. So
who?
From
just
He
who?
saying.
might not be
Who?
on the. Does he have tiers?
I don't know.
Does he have certain tiers?
Yeah.
Are
But
you
it
You
on the
talking about?
tier to
says
get the
like
list?
I mean if you read it it says that you get some type of perks and videos, but I mean, I don't know. It's like he's not active on there. We were talking
So,
about that the other day. Like some of these people just aren't active on their stuff. And he be
what's your
going to Mexico and
I thought I
uh,
saw him watching
he's
the
a busy
video. He was
man.
gonna have someone else run the Patreon for him.
I got a question for you, Christian. What's your most anticipated pairings coming up?
I definitely Compide. I have a male Compide to a double het. I want to make some Compides. That's what got me back into it, so I'm hoping to make some.
Nice. Okay. You putting any other codons inside it?
Yeah, well the males Ivory, Orange Dream, Enchi, Compide.
Yellow belly.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be
We
bright
like
too.
we like yellow belly.
It's gonna be bright.
Yeah. So I mean that's what I'm
What's your
looking forward to.
So what's your plan for your holdbacks? Like, are you gonna be holding back the females to try to replace the
Yeah,
parents? Are you gonna
I'm
be
for
trying to
sure
hold back a male?
if I want to hold back females, replace my double hets. If I can, hopefully the clown pides, but like a clown het pied or a pied het clown, I wouldn't mind.
As long
Um,
as it's an upgrade.
yeah, pretty much just upgrade the collection as I go. I'm also hoping to make
Nice.
a bunch of pied double het hypo clowns, so whole packs. Probably most of those, honestly.
That was gonna be lit. So when you go about those, if you don't have the codoms already in it, are those gonna be snakes that you're gonna be looking to purchase with codoms in them, like purchasing some triple hats, like a Orange Dream triple hat,
Yeah,
or
probably more purchase a male and keep females.
gotcha.
Yeah, a couple like a year or two down the road.
Yeah, I had a conversation with one of my friends that's in the hobby, and they were saying like, what is the purpose of keeping females and buying the male versus keeping the male and buying the female?
Females are a lot more expensive. That's why I feel like it's easier to keep a bunch of females, and you need more females typically. So the male, I can buy a bunch of other genes that I don't have in my females.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I was thinking his mind was like, well, you could just sell
No, not
majority
yet.
of that clutch, keep a male, and buy a proven breeder female. And I was like, but you making one clutch with that compared
Yeah,
to keeping the females and possibly making three or four.
yeah, especially if
It'd
I'm
take you
keeping like
longer, but
double heads, I really need the odds to work.
so what's the longest stretch? Are you into shade testing? You haven't had any clutches, but are you into shade testing?
I want to shed test one. I want a chocolate hypo possible head clown, and I want to shed test that for clown. Where's that dirt? There you go.
Nice. Chocolate hypo clowns are really nice.
Yeah, I really wanted chocolate in another auction, so I had to hop on that.
I got a chocolate
Jesus,
clown and I love it.
I got chocolate
Jesus got
GG.
Christian on Jesus tail.
My
What was that?
clown
Auction
might
God.
be het DG. My chocolate clown might be het DG. I gotta test it still.
Well, mine is head cryptic. What you want to do?
I'm gonna keep my clown.
I got years, man. I got years. I
What
got
you
years.
mean?
She's still a baby.
That's like gonna be one of the staples in my Dark Knights.
He said, I want to keep my clown.
I wish
Just
it
think
was
about
hypo.
it. You can make Dark Knight cryptic.
Dark Knight Cryptic.
um,
See, man. Ah.
you
That's why
gotta
you
throw
keep me around.
cinnamon in it.
I don't even be knowing the names of a lot of the combos. Like I know the basic combos, but like a
Well, he
lot of the
said,
combos, I be confused.
let's see. Oh,
All the
Static
road ones
Morphs.
confuse me.
Got my chocolate clown from Static Morphs.
Of course, prophecy. Of course. He
He just wanted to hear you
You know,
say that.
just
you know
wanted
what's
to
funny,
hear
bro? You know
it.
what's funny, bro? It's like I was thinking in my head, I was like, man, I'm gonna shout out Eddie, and then I read it.
That's what's up.
Hey, Christian, let me ask you this. So, how do you feel like if you had to rate yourself as far as like ID and morphs, like in combos, what do you see yourself on a scale from 1 to 5, with 5 being the best?
No, probably like a 2.5, maybe. And
No.
that's being generous. 2.5 is being
hey,
generous.
hey, bro, you're doing better than I am.
Yeah, no,
Way better than me.
yeah, it's,
I
Way
still
better.
I
got,
asked.
I still have hatchlings that I can't ID.
Just be careful with the impulse buys.
See, so I asked because
But other than
I was gonna
that,
ask you
I
what's
mean,
your
you
method?
got some good
What's your method?
genes.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you what's your method of like figuring out what you have in your collection. Like when you start making the babies and stuff, and you like how you gonna go about identifying them if you
well, a
don't
lot
know
of
what they are?
YouTube, because I'm not really making too much new stuff that hasn't been already made. That's also why I didn't want to do that. Because I'm like, if I don't know how to ID stuff that's already made, it'd be even harder doing shit that no one's done. I'm like, okay, yeah, what is this?
Yep.
Um, Probably gonna start joining some more Patreons. I know a lot of like, you think Mutation Creations, he'll go and he'll help you out, ID them, just stuff like
Are
that.
you in that Patreon?
No, not yet. I want to join some.
Are you in any Patreons?
No, not yet, none.
You better come to the barn. You better tell him you better come to the barn.
I
And
know
Wiz
he's right
saying,
here too. I
Wiz
mean,
saying
Prom
he's like an
squad's
hour
a
away.
very good choice.
yeah.
Come to the barn, man. Come to the dark side.
And Wiz, we see a
And the
lot of
wisdom.
different things inside that one.
The Wiz thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's a
I
good
definitely,
Patreon.
I definitely lobby for Wiz.
yeah. Come to the Wiz Tang and the barn
That
Patreons.
that chat is always popping.
Leviathan as well. I'm in Leviathan. I like them.
Yeah. As you can see, we're in
Always
a
be
lot of
there,
Patreons. And the
just
funny thing
go
is,
and read them all. See what
we're in a
you
lot of,
like. See who you
and we
like.
Yeah,
and we
I
damn
like
near all
Leviathan. That's actually really got us into Sunset a lot. So I do like Leviathan. I just haven't got around to joining any Patreons.
okay.
And
Yeah,
it
Yeah,
helped a
Leviathan
lot when I
definitely
met some of
sells.
them like in person at the shows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Leviathan be selling all his
Like it
snakes.
made me more like wanted to join or
Oh,
whatever.
okay, like you're a cool person. I've met you. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Steve and Courtney are fucking awesome people in person.
bro. I got a
Yeah.
whole the first time I met Steve and Courtney at a show out here last year. But I was watching them on YouTube prior to, and I actually when I met them, it was like the experience was like organic, bro. Like I felt like I've known Steven for a while. Courtney was cool, but she was still selling the snakes at the show. But Steven actually took his time out and actually did an interview for me and everything. It's on my YouTube for the Live Nation show. But that was like he like the thumbnail and everything, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, like they definitely be having some good information to give the hobby.
I got a
Mhm.
question. Like, what are your thoughts on networking, and are you doing any, and how are you doing it?
I'm doing a lot of Instagram, just trying to comment and see what everyone's making, pretty much.
Yeah,
That's mainly what we're doing. We've been to shows. Like I met KG&D, Rad Ass Designs, a few people.
cool.
But
Let me
yeah,
see if you follow me.
I was curious how people go about it.
yeah, mainly Instagram as of now.
That's cool. Instagram's big. I mean, for snakes.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the site.
You don't do
Instagram and
TikTok anymore?
YouTube.
No, I don't do TikTok. We do YouTube too, but mainly Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, them YouTube
So
shorts. Them things get you rolling.
I know I need to upload every post on Instagram. I have to upload to YouTube.
Bro, I only put shorts on YouTube, and I've gotten followers, like at least 5 to 6 followers every short I throw up.
That's cool.
That's how I was until I got to like 800 followers. Now it's like two for every short or every
Yeah,
week. I get like average like 2 followers a week, two
I
subscribers a week.
I just
feel like I
stopped
got shadow
posting
banned. I feel like I got shadow banned on there or something.
on YouTube.
Like they kind of changed up their what it takes to get monetized. So I think once they did that, like they probably changed up some stuff because I don't even when I post like shorts, normally I probably get like 600, 700, over 1,000 likes. I mean views. But I'm only seeing like 5 views, 7 views. I'm like, damn, what did I do?
Did check your audience, because mine got switched one time without me doing it to private,
That's true. That is true. Cause
and I
my
was
On the
like only
video,
getting
like
like 5 views, 2 views, and I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah, that is true.
yeah, one of my videos was like that, and then I switched it, and then it went back. It went to like 1,000 some views. You right? Though, I should check that. I'm gonna go checking that.
So you said, Chris, you said when you were young you had turtles and all that. What kept you more focused into the snakes outside of the turtles and everything else you used to keep?
Oh, it was cool. I like the way they looked, to hold them and stuff. 'Cause, I mean, we had like the red ear sliders. Those kind of crazy tortoises. They're cool, but they're kind of just like whatever. Yeah, snakes. I mean, they just. We always thought they were cool to hold and stuff, and people obviously want to see
You
them.
don't you don't feel like turtles have more personalities than snakes?
Not really.
Oh no, I've been seeing some videos and them turtles are funny animals, bro. They funny animals. But I don't know. I mean, I love snakes. Don't get me wrong. I love them, but
Oh, like I feel like turtles. I feel like turtles judge you.
yeah, but I'm saying like, bro, I was watching The
Chickens
Voice of
judge you.
Chickens
Facts.
definitely judge you. 100% they
Facts.
do.
I seen two different things today. I seen YouTube, a quick YouTube reel with two tortoises actually just fighting, and somebody was doing a voiceover of that. That shit was hilarious. And then I seen a video of a girl, like I guess she was doing something outside, bro, and she ran out the screen. And 2 seconds later, you would have thought it was a dog running after her, and there was a whole damn rooster. It was
Oh my
literally a
gosh.
rooster. When I found the video, I'm gonna send it to y'all. It was literally a rooster running across the screen on Instagram, bro. Like,
Yeah, I haven't been chased by
chickens,
my roosters yet.
I would
I
love
don't
to
I
see
want
don't
that.
let mine don't come out of his pen. He
I would
stays
love
right
to see
in there with his
that.
hen.
that. Yeah, I haven't been chased. Mine started to come up on the deck. I will say that, but other than that, they
The
don't really
rooster,
do too much.
see, he getting bold. He getting bold now. He
Yeah, he
getting
came up
comfortable.
on the deck.
He getting. That mean he about to start doing that damn howling, the shit in the morning. He about to start clucking in the morning.
Is there any other projects you're trying to get into in the future?
Like other reptiles or just
No,
more?
just like other recessives or even codoms.
Um, like that we don't already have, or just in general?
Yeah, that you don't already have.
Not really. I think we're kind of stretched thin already right now, so we haven't really thought about trying to add anything else. We got kind of a lot of recessives. We're like, okay, we probably barely have enough room for what we have.
Yeah, I think like 6 of them.
Yeah, probably like clown pie,
I think
mother.
I wrote it down. Yeah, there's like 6 of them.
Yeah, there's like 6 or 7. Yeah, there's a bunch. So I'm like, we haven't really been thought of anything else.
I
What
got a
about
question.
codoms?
But no, just like the acid confusion. I want to get some super OD. So I do really like Ozzy's orange dreams. Those super orange snakes are so sick.
Yeah, shit.
Yep.
That
Yep.
high OD ain't nothing to play with.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let me ask you this. So,
All mine's in cheddar. I'd show it off.
facts. Let me ask you this. As far as I know you zoned in, y'all zoned in on the projects that y'all want to do now, but what are y'all gonna do in terms of infrastructure, like rack space and stuff like that? Because I know you say y'all pretty much, there.
Yeah.
Are y'all planning to get more racks, build racks, DIY, anything like that?
We just built this one that I showed you like this last week. It was pretty much empty. It just has 3 in there. And that it was like 800 pounds. And we lifted that on top of that. That shit was tough. I think I'm probably going for a plate buy versus build for the next ones. It was a cool experience to build it and all, but I don't think I'd want to do it again. Especially
I
because I
feel
can't
you.
buy PVC here in California. They don't sell it. It's tough to find.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's right. You live in that
damn,
state where everything is not good.
Yeah, yeah, the best, huh? Absolutely love it.
that's wild.
They
It's one
said
of the
you
beautiful.
can't
It's
get
a
PVC.
beautiful state, though. I don't know if any of you other guys have been there, but California is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, we went last year. It was beautiful. Loved it. Every house had pools. Every house had cactus. Every house had a desert. Every house had man. It was lovely.
Yeah, every house has a pool.
Nah, it was definitely fun out there. Definitely fun. So you said y'all can't have PVC?
Well, I'm sure we could find it, but like all the Home Depot and stuff where people normally get it from, they don't sell it, and they can't ship it to there either.
Gotcha. So
So
what
I
do you
kind of have to go
feed?
out of my way and try to find it.
You feed rats, mice.
Rats.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Are you planning on getting into breeding your own rodents, or you just
Yeah,
built?
we have some. I have a small like a 4 level rack that we just put together. So we'll see how it goes.
Nice, nice. That's good. You got it in that early, cause man,
Yeah, it was getting expensive.
You ain't gotta
How
tell
much?
me.
How much is a rat out there? Like a small rat?
A small. I can tell you my price right now. Let's see.
Sound like he had to order rats today.
I was gonna go Friday, but he got them all late, so I didn't. So for rats, small rat is 325, medium 4, large 450.
Wow,
I
Um,
mean,
man,
I mean
Man,
that's actually seems reasonable to
Yeah,
what
it's
I've
not
been
bad.
hearing lately.
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean
that's
like
about the same.
how
one
I'm
forty.
getting them for?
What was that?
I'm
Huh?
glad I live in Ohio then.
Me too.
How much?
I'm hearing shit like $8 for a medium.
Yeah, it's like
God dang,
Yeah, I was
I'm
hearing shit
thinking
like that
like
too.
pet store prices.
man.
That's
Facts,
nuts.
bro. They sell at Petco. I think they selling a rat. It's not even a full size like an adult rat for like $16.
That's nuts.
Nah, that's the
That
same
shit.
up here. That's the same up here. Like a medium rat in Petco is like $15.
16 bucks, bro.
I didn't
Man,
even look
selling
that up in
rats for like
Petco.
8, $9, you should be able to punch them in the face with every purchase.
Yeah, that's crazy. And like honestly, you could make more money selling rats than selling snakes.
Oh,
Probably.
bro. Yeah, but it's the time that it takes. Like I stopped breeding rats because of how long it takes up all my time. I had no time to do anything else. So I just stopped breeding rats, and since I've stopped breeding rats, I pay for them. Yeah, it's costly, but I've enjoyed
Good
my
morning.
snake collection so much more because
How
I've
big of
had
a rat
more
collection
time
did you
with it.
And
I'm sorry.
How many rats did you have?
Oh shit. 315. So 9 times 45
Okay.
females in one rack. So probably close to 120 females at
Damn.
one point.
Wow.
I had over 100 snakes too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
Isn't
know,
it?
like now
Isn't
I'm only
the rule
down to
of
like
thumb one
60
rat?
something.
Isn't the rule of thumb like one rat female per snake? Ah, he's gone. Brian, isn't the rule of thumb one female rat per snake?
Um, that's what I've always been told.
Yeah, that's what I was told too. One female rat per snake. Yeah, rats
But
here. Small rat here is only $2.35.
Wow.
That's
I got
probably
the
what I pay.
yeah, I had to
beehive.
stop doing it though.
I
It
get
just
them for
it
like a
took up all
dollar
my
right now.
time.
I just gotta wait for them to be.
Like I said, since I've stopped breeding rats, it's given me way more time with the snakes, and I actually like enjoy it more now. We were talking about it earlier, how people are leaving the hobby in the industry because they're getting burnt out from breeding snakes and rats and overloading themselves. I mean, burnout is real, man.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was getting to that point, and I realized it. So I just xed out the rats.
how many snakes is too much? How many snakes do before you start saying this is too much?
You asking me or?
Everybody.
I have no idea. I
Oh,
mean, I haven't. The thing too is because I have my brother, so we do it together. So it's pretty much like technically I'm taking care of like 15. So I'm not. So well, I mean, we do it together. So it's not like if I have all 30 by myself and then all the rats by myself. We just so it's. I haven't felt like any of too much of my attention.
Got you. That's smart. That's smart.
And he got a team. He got a
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
oh,
I
well,
feel like
what is too much though? Like, where is the line?
I think you just kind of feel it out, right? Like get a couple at a
Yeah,
time and
it's
see how it is,
your
and
own
you get
tolerance, I
one
guess, right?
more, and yeah, just see how
And
whatever.
you get three more off
I
an auction.
Yeah, exactly.
you feel it out.
Like I got 60 to 70 now. I don't feel overwhelmed anymore.
I would say the same. So I'm at about, I think I'm at like 62 right now with babies also though,
the
and
best.
I feel like it's a good number But if I had 62 adults, I don't think I want that. Like, I don't think I want 62 adults.
No, not working full time, being a
Yeah,
roofer, and it's
and I
just too
still got a
much.
whole family. Like, I got wife and kids.
Mhm.
So it's even with trying to get them to help, I still have a whole lot of the animals also. So it's like it'd be too much. I know for a fact if I had 100 snakes, it'd just be too much.
He got no alone time. You have no alone.
I got Tuesday nights at 7:15, whenever I can get here on time.
There you go.
Man, that man said, I'm sitting at 172 snakes, 250 rats by myself, plus his landscaping business.
That's a lot, man.
That's a
That's a
lot.
lie. That is a lie.
You
But
gotta.
you know what?
It's you gotta love it though too. You know.
Yeah, yeah, I feel like that's your drive. That what drives you right there. Like how passionate you are about it.
So
I
if
think
someone
what's
was
too
to offer
much.
you
What's too much depends on where you want to go with it.
Like,
You
it's
know
just
what
a
I mean?
hobby
Like
or a business.
if you want to go do shows every week, and what's too much? Probably not enough.
that's true.
I mean, I
That's
don't
true.
know. I haven't been to shows, so I'm just that's just kind of like throwing it out there.
But that also comes down to your people skills. Like I don't feel like people who are not people should do shows because it can kind of like put a bad taste in people's mouth having to deal with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you gotta be a people person to actually vent shows.
I would say you'd have to at least have some basic good communication skills. I don't think you entirely have to be a likable person. You just got to be able to communicate well.
Well, I know when I was at that show with DJ, I don't know who it was, but it was a table. They sat down the entire time. I don't care who came to the table or nothing. It was just like these snakes ain't gonna sell themselves. Like, I mean, you gotta at least have some type of engagement.
Yeah.
See, I'm just thinking you gotta at least have, you gotta say something. You can't just sit there the whole time and not do nothing. That was crazy.
Hmm.
So
Some people
with
are
you and your
crazy.
brother, you guys pretty much manage it pretty well then,
Yeah.
and still allow you your own free time.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have wife or kids, so we don't have anything else really tying us up. So we're pretty free.
My kids are grown. I ain't got no wife. It's just me. Let's
Yeah.
go.
We ain't got no wife or kid.
So if you
Yeah,
were offered different business perspectives with your snakes, like photo shoots or educational programs or anything like that, would that be something that you would be interested in?
What do you mean? Like watching or?
Like if you was walking down the street and you seen a kid and they was like, "Oh, you got snakes," and then you was like, "Oh, I got more," and then they were like, "I want to have a birthday party," and the parent was like, "Hey, let's have a birthday party. Are you interested in bringing snakes to a birthday party?" Is that something you'll be interested in doing?
I don't think so because I'd be worried that they're gonna hurt a snake or someone's gonna get bit and then I don't know.
Are you trying to book them?
I know. I don't know. I don't think I'd feel comfortable doing that.
I love it.
Yeah, that's not something I would ever do either. Probably. These are my snakes. They're for me.
I love it. I take them all the time.
Oh, you do all that?
Yeah, so I have two schools that I do
Oh,
like
okay.
once a year. I got some class pets. I got two snakes in actually I got three snakes in schools, but I got two that's like actually class pets. So this year they should be breeding size. So hopefully we can try to make some class babies.
Hmm.
See how that process goes. I don't know if it'll work because I heard like snakes in glass tanks don't breed. I don't know.
that's a lie.
Yeah, I mean, I don't believe that at all.
That's what I was told. Facebook, man, Facebook. They said snakes in glass tanks don't breed.
Bro, I
That's a
can't even
lie.
tell you. Dude, like the last time I went to Facebook for any kind of snake content,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
There ain't
If I
no
see
way.
Yeah.
something cool, then I'll at y'all in it. But that's
There ain't no
about it.
fucking way.
Yeah, if I see something cool, I'll just at y'all in it. Other than that, I ain't listening to that stuff.
I don't even get on Facebook anymore. Like I'm on Instagram always.
I get on Facebook, I post some corny ass meme, and I log off.
And I laugh at it.
I'll get on there to check my notifications. Like that's it.
I find myself on Instagram more than anything.
Now that I've gotten
So,
into the snakes.
so you if you
I
had an infinite amount of money and you could get into any gene or make any combo, what would that ultimate combo be?
and why is it Scrambler?
I feel like a super orange dream, monarch, banana pied, or no, monarch sunset
Oh,
pie. Sorry,
even a
because
monarch banana pie. That sounds interesting
yeah,
too.
It does.
because I remember like 10 years ago, pies were so expensive, and I always wanted one. So I love pies.
Super Orange Dream Monarch Sunset Pie. That's crazy. And the thing is, like, you have all of that to be able to make that.
Yeah,
That's dope.
so that'd be. I feel like
That's a
that'd be really nice.
that's one hell of a project, but that's a long way.
Yeah, very long way.
Long.
That's
Hey,
gonna be crazy.
that's what it's all about, right? The long game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely is. But I think that would be crazy. Because honestly, I think, like you was already saying, Super Orange Dream, like Brian always been saying, Super Orange Dream or Orange in general in Sunset's gonna hold it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And then you add the Monarch to it, that's gonna definitely enhance it and hold it. That's gonna be crazy.
blackhead chocolate
Black
hypo
pastel chocolate
stranger.
hypo stranger monarch krypton misfit.
I said
Sheesh.
black. I said blackhead.
Oh, blackhead. Yeah, blackhead.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You didn't, Christian? You think you would ever be interested in a Dinker project?
I don't know. I I'm already kind of stressing about all the space I need to have for all the holdbacks I'm keeping. I'm not trying to do a dinker too.
That struggle's real.
But sometimes, like I'll look at people, they post them. I'm like, oh, that'd be cool to do. But I'm like, nah, I need to stay where I'm at. I'm already spread pretty far.
I mean, if you
I
think
didn't.
about it, right? Three projects, right? Let's say you're into three projects and you run one male to three females on three projects, and you got now, so that makes nine females. How many babies you getting out of those nine females alone?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you only work in one male as your visual, you're gonna keep all the heads back you can.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So just off those nine females, how you know what I mean? That's a rack.
Exactly. That's why I've been trying to stay off Morph Market, especially those auctions, because I just
You ain't
start
doing a
bidding
good
on
job.
board.
You are not doing a good
I think
job.
about that because I think about that because that's the situation I'm in with three main projects. I think about all the holdbacks that I'm going to have.
Exactly.
Fuck, it's a lot.
So with you saying I gotta stay off of morph market, um, do you use morph markets as more so I want to go purchase something, or do you use it more so for ideas for your future?
Well, Morph Market, I'm more just like when I'm bored, I'll go on it and see what's cool, and that's what messes me up because I'll go on auctions and they'll be I'm like, oh, that's cool, like let me bid on it, and then I don't think I'm gonna win it, but I end up winning it. I'm like, all right,
What
That's how I
what's your
ended up
strat?
with a couple snakes.
What's your strategy? What's your auction strategy? Do
I
you
don't have
bid at
one.
the
I
very
just
end?
start. I go and I look. I'm like, that's not a bad price. So I'll just bid. I go up $5 at a time, and sometimes I have time, so I'll wait until like a minute left. Hopefully they have to go do something.
So
I be
yeah, so
I be over here
listen,
praying.
I do that too. I wait till the last 10 seconds and then I'll bid. I call it the annoying factor.
Exactly.
That's
Yep.
wild.
Yep, I'll do it every time. I'll wait right down to 10 seconds and then I'll put a bid in. I call it the annoying factor.
Mhm.
Because you know that dude's punching air.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially in the middle of the
yeah.
day, they could be on their lunch break and they run out of time and they can't use their phone.
Yeah. Well, with 10 seconds left, I think they might got it. You know what I mean? They might not be paying attention.
Yeah.
Dang, Brian, that's just evil.
Bro.
That's pure evil. Now,
Bro,
when I most of the
you
auctions
hear
I
the
was
stuff we
in,
talk about in private. I'm a
most of
spiteful person.
most of the auctions I won, they ended at like 2 o'clock in the morning. So
Wake up with a notification.
$35. Hey, look what I
Hey,
just won. I'm gonna give it away next week.
125 shipping.
I know. Exactly.
And then it's like, here I am. I'm gonna give it away next week. I don't even need it.
I had
Crazy.
one guy, it was an adult, right? And I was charging 90 for shipping. So he's like, well, I don't really want to pay that much in shipping. Can you give me the quote for the actual shipping price? So I came back with the actual quote of 110. He took the 90.
Yeah.
Yeah, I take that 90, bro.
Like that 90 was me being generous because I knew it was going to be a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like trying to ease the burden a little bit. But since you really want the price,
All right, so if you won a snake on auction and it was actually the snake cost less than shipping, do you feel good about that?
Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, I kind of look when I'm looking at snakes in auction. I kind of also go on the market, see what they're posted for, and then see okay, and then I'll go up based off that.
Got you.
Like I don't mind because sometimes people just aren't paying attention. And they're like at weird times, so they go for really low. So I don't mind if it's lower than the
I
price.
need them to stop paying attention more often. They gotta stop paying attention.
I don't even look at the auctions anymore. I can't.
Yeah, I stopped. I haven't done it in a few weeks. I need to.
Hey, bro, they're addictive, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
For real. I'm on it now.
It's like, all right, I know I can spend this much, so let me go look at the auctions to see what's going on.
Yep.
Nah, it
Must be a
definitely is.
guy thing.
I was stuck on them things for like they was like a drug for when they first came out. I was buying all types of stuff. I started actually now, like when I get that age, I look at other species on the auctions. Like I started looking at hog nose. Um, they got all types of stuff. They got lizards. They got all types of stuff.
Turtles, you name it.
Yeah, yeah. I just started looking at other stuff, man. I might end up grabbing something from the auction.
To go in that thing behind you.
I don't even know what I'm
That's
doing
true.
that thing, man. Like I was just so annoyed. I was just like, I got to. I'm here. I'm not leaving with nothing.
You know, say I'm leaving with something. I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Because if I don't, you're gonna think I don't got no money. I gotta show you I can get something. But yeah, crazy. It's crazy. So, what do you do in your free time outside of your snakes? Like, what type of occupation you have?
I work. I'm a construction manager.
Okay.
Yeah, so I honestly don't do much hard work, just overseeing everything. Go
Oh,
from
so you like a foreman?
pretty much. I'm more of a supervisor,
No.
so I do a lot more driving. Honestly, most of my days just driving. Other than that, I used to play golf. I just got into playing tennis with my brothers and cousin. Started doing that. But, I mean, besides that, I would. It's a good thing that started because besides that, I would just be on the Morph Market auctions, buying snakes I don't need.
Nah, that's what's up. Y'all got the perfect weather for everything you just mentioned, except for the construction.
Yeah. Well, no, even then, I mean, I live in Ventura County, so and I live right by the beach. So over here, if it gets
Oh,
like
nice.
low 80s, is hot.
Mm.
Also producing
Is
in
that
one
the southern part?
day.
Yeah, it's like an hour north of LA.
Yeah, that's why I went last year. I was in LA, and it was tricky. Like it was hot and cold. It was weird. Like it was weird. Like in the daytime it was extremely hot, and then the nighttime it was cold.
Man, I wish
Yeah, y'all just
that'd
got
be
hot.
perfect.
Yeah,
We're just swamp, bro.
Yeah,
Just
y'all just
swamp
got hot.
here. It's warm in my room right now, and the AC's on like 76.
76. I'm at 72. I gotta keep it at 72 all year.
Yeah, but I'm in my reptile room
Oh yeah.
right now. The temperature is 79 in the room, which is cool in Florida, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah, it is.
It
it's not
really
hot.
is. Like when I lived in upstate New York, 79 would be hot. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But down here, it's comfortably cool.
Yeah, here too, 79 would be hot. That'd be a beach day.
Yeah, 79 is nighttime temperatures here.
Yeah. Or when you first wake up in the morning.
Yeah, and the humidity blasts you in the face.
Yeah.
You
So do you
guys got lucky. You guys got lucky in Daytona this year because we had a break in the humidity while you guys were here. So you got lucky.
The first 2 days we was down there, it wasn't terrible, but the other few days it got really hot.
Yeah.
It was hotter than the first few days. Is all I know.
You plan on going to any national shows?
I was about to ask that same thing.
I'm not sure. I kind of want to go to NARBC.
Yeah.
I see YouTube. I mean, that's a huge one. They tell me to be cool, but that's a long flight.
Yeah.
I've
You
been
gotta
to
get out. Daytona is a lot of fun.
yeah.
It's more than a show.
Lots of
It's a
networking and friendships made.
Yeah,
it's
that's
an
why
it's an
we went to
experience.
the Reptile Super Show and then the LA Pet Fair here in LA, and
Yeah.
that's just trying to go meet more people in the hobby
Oh yeah.
that we
That's
already
what's up,
saw
That's
one.
man.
where they have
You know,
like the four different
yeah,
things all lined up, right?
yeah, like
I've heard of that.
yeah, but definitely want to go show. It's fun, even if I don't buy anything. It's cool to look at everything, all the snakes, meet people,
Hmm.
go and talk.
Yeah. Don't
I
be
think I
scared to
seen somewhere
introduce
they
yourself
said
to people.
I think I seen somewhere they were talking about making um, one of them shows day based. Like one day it might be all leopard gecko breeders, one day it might be all ball python breeders, and one day it might be all colubrid breeders. Just so that it's not overcrowded with just one specific type of
In
species.
the same building,
Yeah,
that's a lot of setup and breaking down.
I think
I
that's
know
what
there's
they were saying because they were saying I think it was on one of the Leviathans with Justin. I think it's when he was talking with Justin about how they be able to get new people in, like into the shows and stuff. I think he was mentioning possibly doing something like that. So it's not just all the same stuff all the time.
Well,
I know
most shows
the
don't
LA
allow just ball python breeders anymore. They want diversity, so they'll actually shut down a certain amount of tables and leave them for other diversity. Because ball pythons are fucking everywhere. You go to a show, it's basically a ball python show
I heard a lot of people saying that Daytona didn't feel like it was overpowered with ball pythons this year.
at Daytona.
Yeah.
I thought the year
Like the
before had more diversity, personally.
I didn't go, so I don't know. I just heard a few people say that. So
I won't
like
say it had more diversity. I think that I don't even know. It just seemed like I don't know how to say it without sounding like an asshole. I
I
just
think
feel
say
like
it.
the
just say
I feel like the
it.
quality of animals was better the year before.
So do you think
like
that's
certain
kind
And I'm
stuff.
not talking. I'm not talking about health wise. I'm talking about stacked morph wise.
Gotcha.
Uh,
was it
it
all
was better. It was better stuff being put out at the time.
I just think there was better combos the year before that were out.
I got you.
That's
What you
not
about to ask?
mean or
That didn't
anything.
sound asshole-ish, right?
No.
nah,
All
that
right.
was real. I mean I can see that. It's
Maybe
like
they saved them for Tinley.
Huh?
I said maybe they saving them for Tinley.
That's probably most likely. When you go to Tinley in October, I guess that's when all the bangers. In March is like Tinley's. This is where you get to see all the really Daytona and everything's just hatching. So a lot of people don't bring stuff to can't bring them to the shows. Like we
Yeah,
didn't get to see the Super Scrambler because it was still in the egg.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Was that Daytona where someone had like the eggs, like they just cut them?
Nah,
nah,
nah, nah.
Did you guys see that though?
yeah,
I don't know what show that was, but I know what we're talking about. Yeah, that's a
It's
little
circled around
risque.
everywhere.
that didn't go as planned. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that might have been a fail.
Yeah,
Socially, anyways.
Hmm.
yeah.
that's what Bob Boo was saying on Leviathan and podcast. They had brought that up, and it was I guess he talked to the guy that did it, and the guy was just I guess he was trying to show I guess just show it like the process or whatever to like new people.
Yeah,
But I don't think that was the best thing for him to do as well. Yeah,
I understand the sentiment. It was just in kind of bad taste, maybe would be the best way to say it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Could
them
have had a
four
small
things.
little incubator or something.
Yes, like bring a little incubator.
If you wanna do that, you know.
Yeah, it's a way to do it. I believe that too.
Oh,
Wild.
Yeah, that's
I'm
some
gonna see
type
Banner
of
doing. I'm gonna see Banner doing that in a couple of years.
Doing what?
Eggs on the table.
No.
All right, Christian. Before we close tonight, I got a couple of questions that I'm gonna ask. It's like random, it's not necessarily catered to reptiles, but it's just like random life questions.
Hmm.
Just to think about. Um, everybody's allowed to answer, but I'm gonna just start with you first each time. So letting you know now.
All
All
right.
right. So my first question to you is justice or forgiveness more important?
So, like, I feel justice.
You feel like justice is more important?
Yeah,
Why you say that?
just for like the better of everyone. Like obviously,
I,
like if I did something bad, I'd want forgiveness for me personally. But I feel like it'd be better for everyone if it was justice.
They got justice for something
Because if
for
you just
whatever
keep
they did.
forgiving everyone and just
yeah,
forgive, it's
I'm
not gonna
I'm
get
100% with you.
I'm with them too.
Like
100%
they don't got
justice. I'll heal in hell.
Nah, I'm with them too.
okay. What about you, Banner? Justice too?
I mean, what are we like? You just life in general? Like, what is that exactly referring to? Because that I don't know.
I
I don't
instantly
know.
thought criminals.
I had a few different things that I'm like, I don't know. Like,
I think
And
justice sets a better example. Also,
hey, my brother said an eye for an eye all day.
I
All day.
agree.
An eye for an eye all day.
All
Except for in my terms, it's an eye for your two eyes.
All right, I got another question. What change would you most like to make for your health?
Mm.
What change would you most like to make for your health?
What are
Probably
up
lose
with these
weight.
questions tonight?
Right, right. This man going through a midlife crisis over here.
Like,
What'd you do?
Now I got these random cards that just have a bunch of like questions like these. You know what I'm saying to kind of get conversation started. So I decided I'd like to do those in closing just to see where your mindset be at with certain things.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but for sure lose weight. I need to lose quite a bit.
I respect that. That's how I feel too. Banner, Brian, Brennan.
Uh,
Nah, I'm with
I
him.
I could
want
probably eat
to
healthier. I don't know.
I want to work on my mental more.
Okay.
Nah, I'm
I
with him.
still have a tendency to
You want justice.
want justice.
Nah, I'm with both them answers. Like I feel like both them answers are vital to living at this day and age. Like I got kids that's I got a son that's bigger than me. So I need to be in shape and I need to be smart because he think he gonna get me one day.
Nah, don't let it happen, bro.
I'm not.
I already told you, dude. My kid's like 2 inches taller than me, and I told him he walks around this house looking down on me one more time, I'm gonna whoop his ass.
That's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it. Nah, I just want to be able to be around. You know what I mean? I just want to be able to be around in
For
general.
That's
sure.
what I'm. That's what I'm gonna name this portion of the show. Therapy with DJ. Come and talk to
There
me
you go.
about your deep things. All right. Next question is.
How does this question make you feel?
Ah! No, but look, all right, this one ain't gonna be as deep. This one is. What was your most memorable meal that you had ever?
Meal?
Oh,
Ew.
Yeah.
Hmm. I had too many, bro. Like that's kind of tough.
I remember when I was little, my grandpa used to take me to Krispy Kreme every morning, and I used to go get the free donuts that they used to have right there rotating around, and then we go and drop off a dozen to my aunt and stuff. But
See,
that was my grandpa.
that was a good memory. Vanna, you look like you got one in your mind.
Hmm.
Well, I'm a foodie, so it's hard to pick just one. But I do remember like the best cheese fries I ever had. With
Oh wow, that was so random. Cheese fries. I would not expect you to say cheese fries.
that's what came to mind. I don't know. I don't know. I don't
Them
know
cheese fries.
why, but
and some
What
memorable
the?
cheese
it,
fries.
it was some white cheese sauce, and they they were like these waffle fries, and it was at a
Oh wow.
hotel for my birthday. So I don't know. Those were the best
Like
cheese
queso
fries I ever had.
fries. Like queso waffle fries.
Something like that. They were good.
That's
I don't know.
different.
I think that might be one of the good memories too, because that's not something you normally would see.
Yeah, no facts.
Like you can have cheese fries, but you ain't having these cheese fries. That's
You
my
ain't
Exactly.
type of food.
you can have these fries, but you ain't got these
These.
fries.
I
I'll
can
tell
dig
you
that.
what, my favorite meal I ever had was pistachio chicken.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah, crushed up pistachios with a little mustard glaze sauce, baked, and the pistachios was baked onto the chicken like a breading.
Mm.
Hmm.
You made that
Oh,
yourself, or that was like
yeah.
an actual thing? You
Some
made that?
girl, well, a woman made it for me one day out of nowhere, and I
Oh,
tried to make it and I couldn't do it.
oh.
Dang. So that day must have been great.
Yeah, I married her.
Ah!
Makes sense. Hey, he said some woman though. Y'all didn't remember he
Yeah,
said some woman.
you thought it was funny. All right, last
Oh my
last question.
goodness.
last question, and we're gonna go on to
I
closing.
mean, we ain't married no more, but
Okay. Now this question might be a little deep to end on a deep note. All right. Is it more difficult for you to be completely honest with someone, or tell them a lie to spare their feelings?
Tell a
Is
lie.
it
I'll
is
be
more
honest.
difficult?
Yeah,
There's
Is it,
more effort in
I'd
lying.
rather be honest. It's easier too, because then later, if I forget I lied to them and I tell them the
You
truth,
know this. You know the truth. That's real. I'm there now.
that's it
So,
right there. You never have to remember a story.
mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, Brandon, what you about to say? I'm there now.
Nah,
I
nah,
heard
I'm
that.
there now. That's what I said. I'm there now.
It's definitely easier for me to be honest.
I've learned, definitely learned that it is a lot easier than just to be honest. It might have a consequence. It might have a headache. It might have whatever it has with it. You know what I mean? But take it. Like,
Well, there's some things I've learned. You know, it's like this. What I say, like, say you're saying something to me, right? The way I perceive that is if I get offended, that's on me. You know what I mean? As long as you don't have malice in your voice, me being offended's on me.
yeah.
And I don't think a lot of people get that.
Mhm.
And that's what it was more so with me. I used to always care about how somebody felt. So it's like I'm gonna try to tell you, but when I feel like you're gonna be awkward, I'm gonna just try to tell you what I don't like. I don't want the conflict part. So that was my biggest issue with just being blunt, saying something to somebody. It was more so I didn't want the conflict, and I didn't want them to feel no type of way. So I would just try to make it like nah, nah, nah. But now it's just like it is what it is at the end of the day. Because I learned that. You know what I mean? I learned that. So
I'd rather be trusted than you know that I'm telling you the truth. You know what I mean? Then I'd rather be trusted and you be offended than lie to you and not be trusted.
got you. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I definitely learned that. But
Because
if I
at
don't,
least you know you can trust me.
yeah. But like,
That you know. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. I feel like that was more so the people that I've truly care. Like if I don't know you, I'm gonna just tell you what it is because I don't care. I'm gonna tell you the truth straight up. This is what it is, and however you feel is how you feel. But I feel like it would be more so. I don't like saying the people I love hurt. So all right, so prime example. Say the dog dies, and my kids come to me and they're like, "How the dog died?" And I know the dog got ran over by a car. I'm not gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna be. I don't know. I might not say he got ran over by a car. I might tell you something else. You know what I mean? But because I don't want you to. I don't know.
I
Like that
mean,
type
what's
situation would
so
actually happen.
what like what else would you tell them?
All right. So my dog got killed. This is a true
he got a
story.
whole story. He got a
This is a
whole
true.
story.
But this is a true story. My dog. I was walking my dog. She got off the leash. Was attacking somebody. Well, got into a fight with this Rottweiler. I grabbed my dog. The dude stabbed my dog, and I didn't know he stabbed my dog until it was he going his way. I look down, she in a puddle of blood. I take her to the vet. I come home, the kids see blood on me and stuff, and they like, but it's bedtime, so I'm like, y'all need to go to bed. I'm sad, crying, and all that type of stuff. And then they like, where's the dog? Oh, the dog's at the vet. Like that was their best friend. I didn't know what to actually say happened to the dog because I don't want them to walk around with fear of if I'm outside, somebody might just stab the dog if I'm walking. Like I didn't want them to have that on them, so I didn't know how to tell them until they got older.
She was gonna stab the dog.
Yeah, somebody stabbed the dog, so I couldn't come home like, yeah, man, somebody stabbed the dog, dog dead. I was been a mess. So yeah, I couldn't do it. Yeah, I just said she was at the vet.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
got a
trying to run it
bunch.
through my brain right now how to explain that to a kid. It's like, yo, your
I
dog
got
got into a brutal gang fight and got stabbed, bro.
It was crazy. It was crazy. So it's just like, hey, it is what it is.
I got one bonus question. It's the bonus question. It's gonna be the last question. Then we're gonna get up out of here. All right. So when you were young, what did you want to be the most when you grew up?
Mm. I wanted to be a famous dirt bike rider.
You wanted to do motocross?
Yes, sir.
Interesting. That's interesting.
I wanted to be a professional football player.
Okay. You play football?
Yeah, I did in high school.
What position?
Right tackle.
Okay. Boy, trying to go to the NFL. What about you, Ryan?
I don't remember. I was just really thinking about that.
He's old. You got to give him a minute.
I don't remember. I can tell you right now, if I could do things over, like I'd be a crane operator instead of a roofer. You know
What
what?
about
I do remember. I wanted to be a basketball player.
Nice.
Ryan? You be hooping?
I used to.
Damn, I
I
just
can
got
see
I
that.
mean, I'm not doing much of that now.
yeah, 'cause you on roofs.
I
What
mean, I'm
about you,
close
man?
to AARP, so
What about you, man?
Um, the thing I wanted to be the longest, probably when I was a kid, was probably a marine biologist.
not a princess.
No.
I
Hey,
thought you
wait.
were gonna say a
When you,
ballerina.
when you were a kid, you wanted to be a marine biologist.
Yeah. For the longest, like probably like 2 or 3 years, I thought about it seriously. But I also thought about going into healthcare. Like I thought about doing a lot of things. So I don't know.
Ain't nothing
Christian,
wrong
how
with
far
that.
can you throw a football?
I don't know. I haven't thrown a football in years.
Just thought I'd hit you with a random question.
But guys, that is our show tonight. We definitely appreciate you, Christian, for coming out and representing 805. Let the people know where they can find you at as far as social media accounts.
They can find me on Instagram and YouTube, 805 Morphs for both of them. But thank you. I really appreciate you guys having me. It was a lot of fun.
No, for
Thanks for
Make
sure,
s-
coming.
bro.
Hit them
Appreciate you
follow buttons on those socials.
for sure.
Fact. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe this video, man, so we can get these followers rolling in, these comments up, and these views popping. Other than that, I am DJ. This is off the plank, and we are out. Christian, hang back so we can get a little bit more info to you.